My son has this fear of staying at my grandmother's house, and one night I found out why. My grandmother's home has always been riddled with paranormal instances and wisps of what the fuck. But for some reason, I never expected my son to experience them as well. One night I was struggling to get him to go to sleep, so I turned his TV off. He sat there and wept for a few minutes, until he finally fell asleep. I stayed up for a little while longer, but then slowly drifted as well. The room was dark, illuminated only by two small blue LEDs off to a corner. I felt my son suddenly shift, so I placed my arm on him and said, "It's okay, shh, shh." I then heard him trying to say something, but his words seemed staggered. I opened my eyes to look at him, and he was wide awake. Clearly visible were the two LEDs in his eyes. So I told him to go back to sleep, but he wouldn't respond. So I followed his eyes, and my attention was drawn to the center of the room. Not a shadow on the wall, but literally something black, blacker than the darkest room, standing there. I instinctively pulled my son closer and watched this thing as I slowly reached for the iPad to try and shine some light on it. I noticed its movements. His head followed my hand. My son noticed this as well, and he stiffened his grip. He held on to me like petrified wood. I said, "Leave. Why are you here? Leave us alone." My son at this point was starting to cry, so I said, "You don't belong here. Go back." I then clutched my cross and started a Hail Mary. 3 words in and it disappeared. Just gone. Blue light now visible on the wall behind where the thing stood. Needless to say, my son still hates staying there.